I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain, a pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so say your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's the fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now it's your life, you say it's all mine, all mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift to say some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. I messaged some bounty over Tumblr last night. She said, Roar X3, so it's true love at first sight. Throw out my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. antonym of the internet. Still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
Alright everybody, welcome back to the Dragon's Library. We are going to be playing this. It's a card battler, and I've never played one. I think I played one or two card battles. I haven't really played that many of them. I don't think I've finished one. Cards of Action. Good to see anyone who's in the chat. But yes. Yes. This is a game. Hello, Code and Assembly and Nerdo. Good to see you both. So, I got this sent to me by the dev. It's the same dev who did Save Blueby. You know that weird game where you had to play mobile, like a mobile jumping game in order to recharge your gun, which was also your phone? Yeah, so, behold. Anyway, I guess we should just, like, hop into it. It's still in the beta mode from what I can tell. Like, you can't even, like, reserve it. It doesn't have, like, I think you can't, like, because it doesn't even have, like, a release date yet. So we are actually getting, like, really early access to this thing. Alright, so let's jump into it. Apparently, get building game, famous last words. Apparently, it's some sort of, like, combo death building game. So, like, we're going to be using these to, like, from what I saw in the trailer anyway, we're going to be using this stuff to essentially, okay, so, wait. Okay, so draw a deck. Back to the battle. So apparently we're going to be, like, casting spells with cards. So, yeah, our cards are basically our actions. Can't go wrong with deck building game. Famous last words. Melee attacks automatically hit the enemy closest to you in a short melee range. Range attacks shoot projectiles. Skills can do a bunch of other things aside from attack, like quick dashing and healing. Powers get passive abilities and last till the end of combat. Okay. And got it. So you've got, like, sort of like symmetrical effects, like deal 3 damage to each enemy whenever you cast something. Also press escape to view all of your things and pause the game. Alright, so stab. Rock throw. Stab, stab. Rock throw. Alright. Stab, stab. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this, so we gotta, like, kind of gotta be paying attention. You know, this guy, the dev who does this, solo dev or whatever. God damn, what was his name? He was something solo dev. Get some loot. 4 dashes or cards. I'm gonna grab some cards. Clear, choose a card. Ranged attack deals 15 range damage and heals 15 health. That seems kind of good. And I guess I get 4 dashes too. Alright, rock throw. Fresh start. Rock throw. Alright, so I'm kind of getting this. So we have to make sure our deck is pretty balanced with stuff. Because I imagine we're probably going to eventually want stuff. A power to let our bandages heal a little bit more. About 40% more. Or we get triple knife attack. I'm going to grab more triple knife. Maybe I'm being a little short-sighted right now, but I'm going to grab some more melee options. We're going to be stabbing. Oof. Okay, we've got Go Frenzy. Daniel Solo Dev. Thank you, Code and Assembly. But yeah, so he sent me this game, and I asked him if he had, like, a, you know, Blue Sky or Twitter. He said nope. I don't blame him for not being on Twitter, but I was surprised to hear he did on Blue Sky. He does have a Discord channel, which I am gonna... didn't have it in the description yet, but I'm probably gonna go back at the end of this and add it to the description. Just so, like, you can know to go to his, like, Discord community and check on him. But yeah, he's the same guy behind Protect Blueby. Which was actually a pretty fun game. I do recommend trying it if anybody's watching this after the fact, which I've actually been weirdly getting some people watching these after the fact. So, hey, if you're a person who watches my streams after they're already out, good to see you. Glad you're watching. Let's see here. So, XX energy draw this card, automatically play it for free. When you kill an enemy, gain 1 dash, 2 energy, and heal 8. When I obtain 1 or more coins, gain 1 max HP and heal 3 HP. 1 for more gold is powerful. AoE punch, stun X and deal X damage for X to all enemies in range for X's number of enemies in melee range. All of these are kind of good. I'm gonna go for whenever I get coins, gain max HP. Because that feels like the kind of power you get early on and can kind of like snowball nice and easily. Alright. This will tell 5 XP. Shoot. There we go. Alright, there we go. We also apparently have to worry about our energy levels too. This is an interesting combination though. Sell a card, remove a card from the deck, or buy some cards, pay 2, add 2 cards to your deck, pick out of 3. I'm gonna buy some cards. Divine Blast. Divine Aid skill, add a Divine Blast to your deck. So we play this and we get to add a Divine Blast, which deals 10 damage to all of our enemies. Though you do have to play the Divine Aid and then get the Divine Blast. That's kind of an interesting one. Like, gives you a really powerful, basically blast every enemy in the board kind of ability. But you have to play another card and then draw it later. So, gain 1 dash and then double your dashes. Melee EOE Knife Attack. Deals 6 damage to all enemies in melee range and autoplay 5. X seconds after you draw this card, automatically play it for free. I'm going to do that one. Rain of Knives, Doubling Strike. So this makes... So 2 times melee attack, do 1 melee damage, double the damage that card's named Doubling Strike do this combat. Okay, so you play this, and then this card also gets more... like, more copies of this will be more powerful. But it's basically just a normal melee strike to start off with. Rain of Knives, deal 1 damage to all enemies. That one's nice. And Archer's Outplay. Ranged attack with a bow. Deals 9 rage damage. I can't tell if this is intentional or not. Like, if this is supposed to be kind of memey. Because this game has a very, like, internet meme stick figure kind of look to it. But that is not how you spell damage. Doubling Strike seems good. It does, but I think you only get 1 copy. Still, if I can get more copies of it, it could probably be nice. I'm kind of alternating between it and Rain of Knives. I want to get more, like, low energy cards. Remember the rice. The rice? What is that supposed to mean? I'm going to grab Doubling Strike. Maybe I'll get more of them over time. Alright. You should shuffle your deck when you run out of cards. Okay. I'll make sure to do that. Stab. Card. Knife throw, focus. Focus. Add distracting mind to your deck. Negative cost grants energy. So it gives you energy... But then Distracted Mind becomes essentially a blank card that you have to draw, so it delays you later on. So it literally gives you focus now, but then you're distracted later. I spent so much energy focusing on the here and now that I delayed myself. That's kind of an interesting one. I like that. Ranged Knife Attack. Stun 3, 1 damage to ranged. Okay, knockback and damage the enemy. Painful Stuns. When you stun, deal damage to the stun enemy, twice the stun value. I think my knife attacks do some stun. Rice meme in live chat. Let's see. Wheat and chessboard problems. Sometimes expressed as rice and chessboard problems. A mathematical problem expressed textual format. The chessboard were to have wheat placed upon each square such that 1 grain were placed in the first square, second square 4 in the fourth. 4 on the third, and so on, doubling the number of grains in each subsequent square. How many grains of wheat will be on the chessboard at the finish? Yes, yes, yes. It's basically saying exponential growth is fucking stupid. You're basically saying exponential growth is goddamn insane, which it is. You're right. Doubling effects are insane. Like, especially if you can stack them. That's something that's, like, regular in RPGs, too. Any kind of ability that can double your damage and does not have, I think one of the biggest and most common effects I see as a debuff for spells is this buff does things, but you can't stack it with other stuff. Like, legitimately. Although Elden Ring has some insane buffs you can stack on top of each other. There's like a whole like arcane process of stacking buffs correctly in Elden Ring to like one-shot bosses. I recommend looking it up. The stuff you can do, even Radahn, you know that boss that was wrecking my shit almost a year ago now, in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC? Yeah, people can one-shot him with in-game normal buffing methods. Just in an insane order. I think I'm gonna go with Painful Stun. Grab 3 dashes. Alright, there we go. Oof. Doubling Strike. Painful Stun. Rock Throw. Quick Dash. Squared. Bandage. Dash. Stab. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to see the challenge here. Damn it. Gotta win my loot. Souls are hard. Meanwhile, me one-shotting black swordsman builds. Alright, so we get another one. So focus is back. Power of Permanence. Power of Permanence costs 1 less. Holy shit. Okay, wait. If this is a power, and it doesn't say other powers, this means that once I get this out, powers become permanent. Oh yeah, I'm totally grabbing this one. Yes, it requires a lot of energy, but if I can get it out, once it's played forever. And that's kind of insane. But there's also finishing move. Oh god, on play. That's an on play though. When you play a card lose. So if I'm doing this, I want to avoid things like this that give you a debuff for the power. I don't think I have any at the moment. I'm going to grab Power Permanence. I'm going to grab it. We're going to see if I can get it out. See if I can do stuff with it. Ooh. Throw the knife. Throw it. Square stabbed. Alright, cards. We want to grab powers that have... Or we don't think we have any powers in the moment. Damn. Alright, skill. Heal X. 40% of your max health. Increases max health by 5. Burn this card. Burning it removes it from the deck. Okay. Oh, another doubling strike. We got doubling strikes. Okay. We're going to grab Sharpen Your Rocks. Rocks card cost. This isn't a power, though, so it's to permanently burn this card. Oh, I think skills might also be permanent, though, because they don't seem to have until end of combat thing. They seem to be different. Alright, I think I'm going to grab the doubling strike, though. We're going to build up that double effect. I've been saving up my dashes, and it's going to pay off here with power of permanence. I still have 8 dashes. I can oh wait, I don't have enough energy for this. I have to wait till I have... Okay, so I actually don't have enough energy right now. Damn. I've got to get more powers before I can do this. Got him. Okay, so that is a bit of a downside. Or I could just get 9 energy with skill. Although, is it max energy or is it just gaining energy again? Because that's only a 2 net, unless you, like... It doesn't say increase your maximum, so I don't think that's what that means. Deal 3 squared melee damage, so 9. Squared stab. Melee attack knife. When you play a card that costs 5 or more, gain 1. While in your deck. That one's interesting. That one's interesting. I can't tell if this is, like, permanent increase, or... I think this one's permanent. Maybe? I think this is permanent. I want to say this is permanent. So I think that's like a permanent buff to your max energy, because it doesn't have the energy symbol, you know? Alright, there we go. Energy boost. Oh, it didn't work. Fuck. Doubling strike. Fresh start. Alright. Nice. Oh, man. Toss a card into the fire or decision. I'm not going to remove a card. I think my cards are kind of good right now. I don't think I need to, like, toss anything. I'm going to go ahead and restore my health a bit. Okay. Alright, stab and stab. We have some basics. Good old reliables. Ow. Alright, there we go. Wave cleared. That was pretty quick. When you dash, decrease this card's cost by 2. Negative cost grants energy. Okay. I really want some more powers. Sharpen your knives. So end of combat, increase the damage of knife cards you play by 1. I think that would include my other knives, so I'm going to go ahead and do that one, because I have that doubling knife that could get really helped by that. Alright, bandage. Quick dash for 1 of the gold. Stab squared. Rock throw. Okay. Alright, I have to play the energy boost. Whoa, shit. Oh god, oh god, damn it! Ah! Alright. Not terrible for the first run. I should have realized that the power of permanence was, like, gonna be more. I didn't realize that it was already at a reduced cost based on the powers I had played. I thought it was at 11. So, my thought was I'd only need 1 card to decrease its cost down to 10, which was my maximum, and I could just play a power and get that out and have permanent powers in play, which would be huge. Which would not only thin out my deck, but also give me just, like, a bunch of big runs. Alright, so we have, okay, interesting. Blades of Greed. Take 1 damage for each coin you have. Yeah, I'm not really sure I want my basic knife attack to have that much damage. Start with 3 stabs, replacing by 5 head slams. And then Skilled Fire, your melee range is doubled. I'm gonna go with Skilled Fighter. We're gonna go for basic bitch here. Dull Knives. Stab cards cost 1 more. Oh, I have a debuff for this? Damn it. I'm gonna start with Frail. Holy shit, another debuff? Looter enemies do 2 extra damage, or my knife spells cost 1 less. I'm gonna just try and go for this. Okay. We're gonna try and go for this. Okay. Let's see here. Divine Act. So Divine Blast. Burn it. Burn this in your other card. Take a break. Stun all enemies. I'm gonna do a stun all enemies. That seems like it'd be useful for escaping. No, let's go reroll. Let's reroll this. Melee EOE Knife Attack. Deal 6 damage to all enemies in melee range and heal HP equal to the damage dealt. That's good. Or we get a power that says we can parry and fully block. Oh, that is not how you spell cooldown. See? Holy shit! Okay, the misspelling has to be intentional, right? Like, so this P-E-R-R-Y-ing has 10... They did parry up here. This has to be a joke of somehow. This has to be a joke. Vampire is good because you're increased range. Yeah, that is also really cool. But, like, parrying with an E has the 10 seconds C-O-L-D-O-W-O-N. The fuck is this? Like, I know it's cooldown because it has to be, but man, that I've never seen cooldown. It has to be intentional. Like, there's misspelling and there's parry right beneath parry, you know? Alright, we're going with the Vampiric Blade. Alright. Power-driven attack, safety skills, and possessed punch. So, it deals 13 melee damage. God damn. Adds alien hand syndrome. Okay, I see. So, we essentially gain a, like, 3 punch to ourselves in favor of a gain 1 energy, deal 13 damage. I think that's pretty fucking good. This is also a really nice heal ability. And this is power-driven attack, deal X squared damage to... Holy shit. I mean, the downside of this card is it might not do any damage, but I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to go for power-driven attack. I like playing with a little bit of risk. Oof. Alright, we want to grab some powers for that. Skill deals 8 damage to all enemy. Holy shit, that's a black. Oh, you heal 55, and then you get a card that deals 30 damage to you. Holy shit. Oh, I like these debuff cards. They seem kind of fun and interesting, because, like, this is so ridiculously powerful that unleashing the Black Death, even if you have to eventually take 30 damage, seems like it might be useful. Although painful stuns, when you stun, deal damage to that stun enemy, I'm going to do the stun thing. We have a bit of stun now with some attacks. Oof. Dash, stab, rock throw. Rock throw, quick dash. Alright, got power-driven attack online now a bit. Stab, stab. Stabby, stabby. Oh, wasted some dashes right there, my bad. Okay, we can hire him to get mini-med or sell my blood. Take 3. I don't have enough money for this, and I don't really feel like taking 25 damage after all the debuffs I've already got in, so we're going to skip this event. I think we're going to skip this. Alright, gain a dash. Vampiric Blade. Painful stuns again. Okay. Blade of Greed, we don't want that. That's the king one that deals damage to us. It seems fine now, but I don't want it to eventually end up in a situation where I have to kill myself just to attack. Divine Aid might be good. We do have all here the stun thing, though, so maybe we should be going into things like Knife Throw for extra stun. Rock Throw. Okay. I do like the stick figures. Like, it's very internet memey, you know? Like, early internet. You play this, lose 2 energy. And on play, deal 20 damage to all enemies and heal 20. Okay, so given the way the other one said gain something energy and actually wrote out energy, I think this is like the permanent symbol. Like, if you lose this, you actually lose permanent energy or something like that. Although, more power-driven attacks. Toxic. Visual design works. Yeah, right? Deal 0 damage and stun all enemies equal number of illnesses you have. Oh, so you can go for like a full meme. I have debuffs, then turn that into power build. That's kind of interesting. I love it when they have like a bunch of debuff effects where you gain a lot of power, but you get a lot of debuffs. You have to manage them, and then they have stuff like Toxic Cloud that just lets you go nuts and spread your illness. I've always liked that as a game mechanic because it's very risk reward, which I find is pretty good as game mechanics go. Vampiric build, rock throw, knife throw, stab, stab. There we are. Okay, we got any powers? No powers. Ooh, 9 damage knife attack. That is good damage. Black Death, though. Oh, boy. Ooh, gaining the illness is a risk, and I'm not really doing that build anyway. We're gonna do a reroll here. Oh, my bandage card heals extra, and I have, like, multiple power-driven attacks in my deck, so I think that's a good one. While in your deck, when you play a card that costs 5 or more, you gain... I don't have a ton. I'm gonna grab a bandage. I'm gonna grab the bandage power, because I have a lot of power-driven attacks is the thing. And I kind of want those to be a bit better. So I want to have, like, a few more powers in the deck. What is going on? Did I get inverted or something? Or the power. Yeah, the power is what I ended up going with. Ranged attack. Deals X range equal to the number of cards you have, then burn all illnesses. Stunning dash. While in hand, you have dash, stun wall 1 enemies. On play, Ooh, I like that one. Oh, God, this actually is... So, the guy who does Protect Glooby has some really cool ideas. I love his creativity in these games. The whole doing the minigame to recharge your phone thing with a really good gameplay loop. And he has stuff like this, where, like, one of your only 2 cards you can play is eaten up in favor of a somewhat decent passive buff. Like, being able to stun enemies, especially with the stun power ability I have, too. That's kind of cool. I think I'm going to grab this, actually, because I do have that stun power. Lets me deal damage equal to the stun I do. So this lets me essentially turn dashes into emergency damage. And it's all enemies. Oh, yeah, definitely grabbing that. Definitely grabbing that one. Ooh. Alright, bandage. Power-driven blade. Rock throw. Stabbing. Oh, shit, I missed the stunning dashes. Damn it, I actually used it. Oh, got it. Rock throw. Knife throw. Stab, stab, stab. Vampiric blade. Stunning dashes. Yes! Oh, man, I was low on health, but I got it. Look at that. Ha ha ha! I was low on health at the end, but I did do it. Alright, so invest all the businesses. At the start of next combat, gain 2 coin for each coin you pay this way. Or I can enter the shop. Yeah, I don't have that many coins right now. Let's go ahead and invest. Alright, we have the healing scaling, which is really good, because I'm going to need it. Alright. Oh, shoot. I was really hoping. Oh, shit. Man is already throwing. Ah! Alright, we need something that'll help me, like, do more damage. I think we're gonna re-roll. We already doubled our money, so we can afford to do that right now. Another bonus here. Another big AoE. EOE. I feel like EOE is just like AoE at this point. Deals 6 damage to all enemies in melee range and stun them. Autoplay in 5 is a little frustrating. Meteor. While in hand, when you play a card that costs 5 or more, double Meteor Strike's damage. Ooh. See, the thing is, I don't think I have a lot of 5 or more cards, though. I have mostly like 4s and 3s and 2s and 1s. And then go into Frenzy. While in hand, when you kill an enemy, gain 1 dash and 2... Gain 1 dash, 2, and heal 8. Gain 1 dash, 2 energy, and heal 8. Autoplay in 12. On play, take 8 damage. So you need to get at least 1 heal off. But as long as you kill at least 1 thing in 12 seconds, this is kind of seems like just free value. I'm going to go for that one. The Frenzy seems like just good value. Alright. Oof. Okay, got it. Yes. We did it. Ooh, we got powers. We got powers, people. Gains. So on the play, we gain 7 dashes and add mini meds to the deck. It does cost 3 money to play, which is a weird thing to do. Ah, gods, I love this. There are so many, like, interesting cards. Like, I wouldn't have even thought to use the fucking money as, like, play cost on a card. That's a cool idea. This game has a lot of potential. Ran, gain 3 dashes. Okay. It's kind of just okay. When you play a card, deal 3 damage to yourself and all enemies. Ooh. I'm gonna re-roll this. So, skill... Stun 5 of all enemies, but then we have, like, a bunch of distracted minds. Stun 5 all enemies, that could be really nice. Why is there so much deal damage to myself going on? You know what? I'm gonna grab a Divine Blast. I'm gonna grab a Divine Blast. I like to have one of these sitting around the deck. Alright. I also like the game shows you your range. Alright, Divine Aid. Oh, I used my Divine Blast. Shit. Alright. Well, at least it cleared off all the enemies without me dying. Heal 15, gain 1 dash. Sharpen the knife for 1 energy. The bandage. I'm getting really low on health. I feel like I need to increase my my healing a bit. I feel like I'm getting a little too close to like low health territory here. Ooh. Oh, man. Nice. Alright, wave 3 of 3. Oh, we already finished. Okay. Cool. We have free... I like there's also free dashing outside of combat. That's nice. It's a nice little privilege. Alright, so drink... Oh, what the... You find 2 potions on a table. 1 green and 1 yellow. You have a choice to... I don't like how, like, the text is overlaid here. I feel like the free dashing outside of combat needs to be maybe lowered a bit. I've had stuff like that happen. My webpage on NeoCities, I've had, God, so many formatting issues trying to get it to work. I eventually just decided to make it the story I'm doing for, like, the meat suit worms. I eventually decided to just do it as one big scrolling box because formatting as, like, flipping through pages was such a pain. It refused to adjust the height of the div the way I wanted it to. It was always just a little bit off, no matter what I did. So I eventually just made it one scrolling bar with, like, the tab system. Instead of the tabs within tabs, essentially. I had to make it too complicated. Anyway, I've had some, like, weird stuff with overlaying before. So, like, you probably should, like, make sure it's moved a little bit down. It might be my resolution, too. Although, this is just 4K. It's not, like, 4K ultra-wide at the moment. I don't actually know if this works on ultra-wide. Anyway, you have a choice to make. Alzheimer's. So, drink the yellow and we gain 5 dashes. And drink the green and we get 15, we add Alzheimer's to your deck. Burn your other card. Oh, that thing doesn't go away. So I assume the illnesses are kind of what you're using, like, the burning effects for. If you get, like, negative cards that you can't get rid of, like this one. I'm just gonna go for the 5 dashes. I feel like I have enough health at the moment. Alright. Alright, we got Stunning Strike. Stabbing. Rock Throw. Stab, Rock Throw. Got it. Okay. But yeah, so I've been working on that, actually. So I've been working on a new one of the many things I've been working on. I'm working on a lot this week. But one of the things I have been working on also is a new page with a short story based on a creature I created for the Magnus Archives campaign, which is this meat suit worm thing that's a creature of the flesh that also has properties as a stranger in the sense that it hollows out vessels and possesses them, essentially, with some weird after effects I'm going to be able to mention, like the roundup about, like, the details and some of the other tabs. I'm doing, like, a file folder view, and I'm making it look nice. I'm making it look nice. It's going to be, I'm going to let you guys know when it gets out of the testing phase, and I'm happy with the way the page looks. And once I have that file format, the cool thing about that is I'll be able to literally copy-paste that and use that in the future for other monsters without having to redesign a bunch of stuff, hopefully. So yeah, looking forward to all of that. I've also been working... I'm also going to be finishing up, I think, some of my 2 different versions of what I've, like, kind of looking at for the thumbnail for the review. Hopefully I will have that ready on Friday. I'm off tomorrow, so I should have some time to actually work on it. Hopefully. There's some people coming over. But, yeah, so I've been working on a lot of stuff. Making sure that getting all the video ready, going through it all. I thought about adding some music, but I'm not sure I want to do that right this second. There's always so much to do. And I keep getting distracted. But, yeah, I'll let you guys know about both those. One thing I am thinking about doing is, mostly because it's a pretty short story, just recording something and maybe throwing it up there in a little audio deck. I'll have to figure out how audio works. It'll probably happen after I get the file folder thing uploaded. Eventually, though, look forward, that might eventually happen. You might eventually just one day go on that site, and it'll suddenly get an audio recorder, play my voice, talking the story. We'll see. That's a future thing I've noted down, not something I'm working on right this second. Player card costs 1 or less, deal 1 damage to all enemies, and heal 1 HP. This is just a really powerful ability. When you dash, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Oh shit, both of these are really good. I think Angry Dashes is the best because being able to just like turn my dashes into emergency fuck everything. You need a cassette asset for audio? I might. I probably could make one. I might make one of my own. I might want to make one of my own. I've seen a few cassettes, you know, and I could probably draw one. I want to try more animating stuff. Like getting more into like actually doing frame by frame, so I might want to work on that myself. Thank you for the offer though. Alright, get some dashes. I'm gonna get the dash power. Alright, Vampiric Blade, Knife Throw, Go Friends. Oh, shoot. Painful Stuns, Bandages. Alright, Angry Dashes. There we go. Stab. Oh, come on. Vampiric Aid, Stab, Quick Dash, Knife Throw, Rock Throw. Okay, cool. We at least got one of the frenzy abilities off. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Okay. Well, we can just buy baby cancer. What the fuck? Oh my god. This card becomes a tumor. That's really cool. Okay. So this card costs 1 energy. And it's called it's called baby cancer. It's an illness called cancer. It deals 5 damage to all enemies, and you gain 4 max HP. But it permanently doubles this card's cost. So it starts out almost innocuous, like this thing you're just like using. You know, maybe even beneficial. And then it grows and grows. Like after the 4th use. So it's like here, first use it's 1, second use it's 2. Third use, it's 4. Fourth use, it's 8. So after that, after the 4 uses, it becomes basically impossible to use this thing. That is so fucking cool. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I think this is the first illness I'm taking. It's called baby cancer. I willingly injected myself with baby cancer. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, Divine Blast isn't even an auto kill anymore. Baby Cancer. Rock Throw. Got it. That is 16 HP still. Yeah, it's worth it. But the thing, oh my god, there's another one! This is actually legitimately pretty good. Oh, 1 for gold is also pretty good, but I think the baby cancer is good. I have a bad feeling I'm going to grab too many of these. So now I literally just gave myself the potential to brick. I literally just gave myself an inevitable potential to brick myself. Oh my god. Alright, we're Divine Blasting. Vampiric Blade, Baby Cancer, Distracted Mind, Bandages. Oh my god, Distracted Mind. Get out of my deck. Stunning Dashes, Stab. Okay. Nice. Going to need cards that burn cards out of your deck. I like it though. I like that in games. Like, there should be a reason you want to remove things. Okay. Let me check my cards. Do I have any... My illnesses are only at 2. Should I do the safe thing and burn one of these? Ugh. I think the menus are... Wait, what the... Okay, so the menus are a bit bugged. I don't know what just happened. My run was going well! This is the problem with playing an early access release. There are still bugs to work out, especially in an indie game release. Damn it. When you draw a card to the left, randomize its cost 0 to 4. Devin, no! Start with your 3 stabs replaced by 3 speed punch. Holy shit. Deal X melee damage equal to your dashes? Oh yeah, we're starting with that. That's fucking sweet. Alright, choose debuffs. Stronger Rangers. Oof, no, I don't want that. Oh gods. It's not going away. I can't tell what this says. You know what? We'll do the stronger hammer enemies. Making the hammer guys way too strong. Okay, head slam is 0. Deal 10 melee damage, 3 damage to yourself. Stuns all enemies and that's distracted. No, we're gonna reroll this. Alright, I'm gonna get the Angry Dash again. We're going for a dash build here. We're gonna go for a dash build. Try and build things that synergize around dashes. Yes! We're going for a... We already have, like, kind of a build going, so this is kind of sweet. Doubling Strike. Power of Shield. I mean, we already have a different build going, but Doubling Strike is a pretty decent card, all things considered. We don't even have any more 5 cost cards yet. All these cards that say, like, 5 or more costs, I'm like, whatever. There aren't that many that we want to play on a regular basis. Or, like, I guess you could build around something like this if you needed to. It's just... I mean, I would want to do this. It's like doubling its ability. All you need to do is play 2 cards, and suddenly it only 12 damage to everything around you. That's sweet. It's just that, you know, I don't have the energy for it. I'm going to do a Power of Shield. I think that's, like, having a parry is going to be nice if we're trying to build up the dashes. Alright, add a quick dash. Alright, we got 3 coins and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Whenever you play a card that costs 5 or more, gain 1. I mean, while in my deck, sure, might as well. Increasing my max energy could be nice. Sharpen your knife until end of combat increases the damage. Yeah, we're not really playing knife cards. I'll go with that one. Grab some more dashes, which increases my punching. We're increasing the power of my punching. I have the power of Punch Man. Speed Punch. Oof. Speed Punch. I will become One Punch Man. I swear to you all. I shall gain the speed and power to become One Punch Man and obliterate my enemies without dashes. Because the cool thing is if I can avoid using dashes, actually. It might be, this, I don't even think this isn't actually like a dash. So you find a chill guy, you overseas. I don't even think this is a dash build, actually. I think this is just Punch Man. Oh, free dash to auto combat. He offers you some loot, you have choices to make. Add stab to your deck and gain 7 money. I'll go ahead and add an extra stab, I guess. Sure. It gains me a lot of money to do rerolls, which is nice. More quick dashes, more powers. Alright. Punch. Punch. Gain 4 dashes. Oh yeah, this is gonna get good. The Big Boom. The fuck? Oh, so it just sits in my hand for 30 seconds. And then it deals 1... I'm gonna go ahead and reroll that. That seems like a lot. I mean, yes, it basically means that I can avoid enemies for like a few seconds and nukes everything on the board, which is pretty good. But it also eats up a slot, which reduces my ability to actually do stuff. So I don't think I'm going for that this time around. Gonna re-roll here. More speed punches are nice. But, I already have a power of shield. I don't really need more of them. I'll re-roll again. Oh, come on. Ooh, we got more AoE punching. So this is an AoE punch. Yeah, let's go full Punch Man. Let's go full Punch Man. Let's do this. Bowler's Punch. Rock Throw, Quick Dash. Alright. Got some coins, got some more dashes. While in hand, when you dash, stun one all enemies. I mean, it gives me more dashing, but I'm not really looking to, like, use my dashes. I'm looking to save these up. And, I mean, it still gives me a dash, I guess. But, 6 damage to all enemies and heals equal to melee. Divine Blast is always nice, I guess. I'm gonna reroll. Power. When you stun, deal damage to an enemy equal to stun enemy. I don't think our punches actually do stun damage, if I'm not mistaken. Reroll that again. Stun all enemies. Add Distracting Minds. Distracting Minds have gotten me, like, nearly killed. This one lets me eventually, like, get increased health, and I'm gonna need that, so let's go ahead and do that. Gives me a heal, and then lets me do increased health. Speed punch. Speed punch. Stabby. Alright, got it. More dashes, more power. Power of the Small. When you play a card that costs 1 or less, deal 1 damage to all enemies. So basically any of them, like, oh, I have a lot of 3s though. Like most of my cards seem to be like the punches, which are around like 3. Stun enemy, deal damage equal twice its goddamn. Ooh! A power that doubles my melee range. My Punch Man needs more melee. My Punch Man enjoys melee range. Alright. More dashes, more card. Conservative Punch. Then if, okay, so if you deal 8 damage, and if you have, so basically if you use this while you're like at max energy. Ooh, no. Light Speed. This basically doubles the power of our punches. Like, it gives us an extra dash and then doubles our punch power. That's what I want to do. Alright, we'll increase our melee range. Oh, yes. We have 39 punches. Our punch is becoming legendary. We are slowly growing into One Punch Man territory here. Like, I don't think there's many things that can... Oh, shit, I had the Black Death in hand. Oh, man. I'm going to try and avoid this thing for a bit. Go home, quick. Bowler's Punch, Rock Throw, and Speed Punch. Holy shit. We are getting to the point where... Okay, let's remove a card from the deck. Oh, yes, we're going to burn this Black Death. We're going to burn the Black Death right there. Perfect. Wonderful. Light Speed. Oh, I used it earlier. I forgot dashes reset beginning of attacks. Alright, gain 4 dashes. Heal and gain dash. That's what we want. We are Punch Man. Behold punching. Oh, I had to use a dash. Quick dash. Increase melee range. Quick dash. Speed Punch. Ah! We need to build up speed and momentum. Safety skills. Bandage. Speed Punch. Rock Throw. Quick Dash Stab. Alright, we got it. So, but yeah, so I've been working on a few other so like I said, I've been working on the meat worm. I eventually settled on the name Meat Suit Worm because I thought it was funny. Mostly I just like playing around with a lot of names and I thought that one like sounded good. I may have made the story a little disturbing, but it's the sculptor who made them, so that was kind of a given for the start. I will show you guys the story, so I'm not gonna spoil it because I do actually want you guys to like read it when I finally release it. I think it's the kind of thing like if you're looking for a little bit of a chill down your spine, you'll have a nice time with it. I've also been rereading it 1,000 times so I can like double check my grammar. I might have Assembly reread it again before I, like, have the site go live, because it's always nice to get someone else to double-check your work. Otherwise you might not, otherwise you might release something that you don't necessarily want to see. Okay, they got rid of some of the treasure, but I didn't die, so... Oh, yes, we want to do Gold Frenzy. Go Frenzy is going to let us go insane. This lets you do 9 damage, but Go Frenzy is fucking great. Lets me heal, lets me build. Oh, god damn it. I got another goddamn freaking... Ah! Well, I'm not going to get that off. Frick. Well, at least I'm getting my punching. God damn it. Speed punch. Speed punch. Rock throw. Bandage. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and tank the Black Death. Ow, that hurts. But I'm immediately going off. Speed punch. Alright. Rock throw. Stab. Speed punch. Haha! Alright! You did it. This is a pretty fun game. The graphics are kind of just okay. I like the style. It's kind of like this, like, rough, like... It's not quite a PS2. I don't really know what you would call this. Like, it's not quite voxels, per se. But it's not like... What is this style? I actually don't know. I mean, I'll invest in his business. Sure, I don't really have much money. But you can take my 0. Gain a dash, heal, throw a rock, play that, bowler's punch, stab, safety skills, rock throw, speed punch, speed punch, speed punch, gain 2 dashes, and you stun, deal damage, I'm gonna get another bowler's punch. Bowler's punches are decent. Alright, safety skills. Alright, now we need to get life speed off. Come on. Light speed. Angry dashes. Bowler's punch. Power of the shield. Oh, come on! Bowler's punch. Speed punch. Speed punch. Quick dash. Safety skills! Alright, we should use like 1 or 2 of these. Bandage me up. Throw the rock and speed punch! Ah, damn it! I don't think this is really trying to be a particular style. Okay. I mean, it does feel a bit mixed match, but, like, I like whatever he's doing with the stick figure. What did I miss? Well, I went to, every time you dash, you heal 3 HP. I tried to make a Punch Man dash bull. I start with a black ritual for the next... Why would you want to start with a debuff? Cultist starts with debuff. We tried to make a Punch Man dash build, and it worked out weirdly well for a bit. Royal Archer. You get the Royal Arrow. Gain 1 for each range attack you have. Lose... Then you lose 3. So, I guess you, like, have to have lots of range if you're going to be a Royal Archer. They're just trying to make the style they do have consistent. Well, I mean, doesn't that imply they have some kind of style? Alright, so stab cards cost 1 more. I'm going to decrease my stab and try and go full on range. Start with 5 less health. Alright, we gotta go for ranged attacks now. Melee knife. Let's just go for more heal here. Because I don't want to do another reroll. When you play a card, deal 3 damage to yourself. I don't really want the Power of Pain. Sorry, I don't want to deal 3 damage to myself every time I play a card. It might be good in like a healer deck, but I'm not really trying to go for that right now. I'm going like the Archer route. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Archer's Outplay, another ranged bow attack. Alright, deals 9 damage, and then gain 1 dash for each range attack you have. Okay, so we're seeing a theme here. We're starting to build up, like, range power. We're gonna go full rock throwing and arrow shooting. Let's do that. Shoot arrows and throw rocks. Take them down, baby. So, find a shiny rock. Add a rock to your deck. Gain 7 and burn this card. Sounds cool. When you play a card that costs 1 or less, deal 1 damage to all enemies and heal. Power is the small. I don't have a lot of small attacks, though. Yeah, see, I'm not doing like a Blade of Greed build. If I was doing a Blade of Greed build, Power of the Small would be like really cool. The Royal King stands up for the little guy. The Royal King stands up for the good guy. Yeah, the little guy. Yeah, I'm so sure he will. Stabby, stabby. Alright, stabby again. Okay, I might want to try burning those knives, actually. I think that's a card I can get behind now to, like, thin out my deck. Like, back when the deck was kind of working with the cards it had, I was, like, a little leery about just, like, outright burning cards. But now I'm seeing the benefits. I've always known there are benefits, but stabby, stabby, why so crabby? Alright, you find a rich dude. You have a choice to make. First, rob him. So either rob him and take 55 damage, which nearly kills me outright, or I beg for money and gain 2. I'm gonna beg. I'm just gonna beg. It is weird they throw 2 cards at you and then immediately change up the cards. Like, I figured this was, like, letting you set up for your first turn or something. Alright, finishing move is still bad, because I think that takes away from, like, overall total. Stun on enemies. Ranged knife attack. Okay. But knife attacks in general, I think, cost more. So we're not going to do that. On play, heal 15, increase max health by 5 at a bandage. That's not bad. That's a pretty good one, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to grab that. More healing will be nice. I need to eventually burn these stabbing cards. Well, my range damage, bitches. Archer's outplay, gain dash. Oh, man. Couldn't kill him. But yeah, so things have been fun. I've also been, like, thinking about just, like, other stuff to do on the site once I get it a bit more up. I've got the Magnus page kind of, like, fleshed out now. Once I get the first file up, I'll kind of have, like, a way that page can be, like, more over. I have a sidebar ready. And I'm also working on some other stuff I can put on the site as, like, a general, like, you know, place to look around and place to check stuff out. I'm gathering up some of my, like, artwork. I've even started taking a few photos of, like, my old drawing notebooks, so I can put some of that up there. Because I don't think I've showed you guys a ton of what's in my drawing notebooks back when I was, like, first starting drawing. It's got a little boring compared to what I'm doing now. I feel like I've gotten better over time, but it's still nice. Frenzy is just so fucking good. Go Frenzy might be a little too strong. I'm so sorry. It gives you so much value, and yes, you take 8 damage, but the 2 energy gain a dash when you kill stuff, it's just too good. It's too good. Yeah, I'm gonna go Frenzy. Like, yes, it eats up a slot in hand, and it can lead to death, technically, but it's so, when it's good, it's so good. Oh, see that? Got 2 kills, and it's immediately worth it. It's like, because you're already going to kill people anyway. So, it's not like it's ever really a bad idea to grab it. Your rock cards cost 1 less. Holy shit, yes! I'm all about those ranged attacks. Let's go. Make my rock cards better. That's my, like, baseline attack. So, yes, absolutely. I'd like to make all my baseline attacks just objectively better. Ooh. Sharpen my rocks! I got sharpen my rocks! It's on, bitches! Bandage. Quick dash. God damn it, stop! Ah! Their ranged attacks are just ceaseless! Oh my god! Well, I just completely buffed it. That is the danger, right? You get some stuff and it just does not work out well. Alright, so you get Speed Punch with Heavy. Equilibrium of your dashes. So we got the Speed Punch build again. Poor. Start with only one stab in your deck. Background Blacksmith. Your night cards deal 2 additional damage. Oh, sorry about that. Let's try the Blacksmith. I want to try out some of the other features. So stronger range. No, we don't want stronger ranged enemies. Lunar enemies deal 2 extra damage. Normal enemies deal 2 extra damage and have 2 extra health. We're gonna go for the stronger looters. Okay. Stabby, stabby. Why so crabby? But yeah. Aside from that, I've been actually starting... So I've recently gotten a hold of some of the old Universal Monster movies, and I'm kind of watching those, and might talk about those eventually. Maybe in like a short or something. We'll see. I want to get this other video out, though. I'm really going to try and, like, knuckle down this weekend, because it's been delayed over and over and over and over. And I'm so tired. I'm tired of the Maltese Falcon. For as much as I've liked it, tired of it. I want to move on to other things, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to until I get this video out. So, Possessed Punch. I don't want to get the illness for, like, having the secret punch me spell. We'll grab that one. Sure, an AoE spell is always nice. Stabby, stabby. Stabby, 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 stabby. Triple stab. Alright, deals X range damage equal to the number of cards you have. Holy shit! Holy beam indeed! Then it immediately burns all my illnesses. So this thing for 6 energy is a lot, don't get me wrong. But it deals range damage equal to the number of cards I have. I'm assuming that's in the deck. And then it burns all my illnesses. Yes, absolutely 100% that's good. Slash. Alright, gain another card. Whenever you take 1 or more coins. Yeah, we're gonna go for the coin build. The nuclear explosion thing seems fun, and I do think I will eventually try it. Alright, Holy Beam! Holy shit. Just obliterate him. Melee ranged attack. AoE attack, baby. Don't burn monitor. Don't worry, I haven't burned a monitor in years. What do I look like, a hatchling? Come on. I'm better than this. You know I'm better than this. You know I'm better than this. I have to be better than this. Otherwise I'd have giant holes in my monitor. I do find funny that's like, just like, get Alzheimer's from drinking the green potion. Yeah, how about no? How about I don't want Alzheimer's? For 1 of the gold, I will take for 1 of the gold. Sharpen your knife until the end of combat. Increase damage with knife cards you play by 1. Okay. Sure, let's go with the knife card. Let's go sharpen the knives. Holy Beam. Throw another rock. Alright. Stabby, stabby. By dragon standards, you are still hatchling. Good to know Wizard in Basement does the good job, though. The good job, though. Oh, you said Wizard in Basement. I just got reminded. So, even though we were still playing the Magnus Archives TTRPG, me and another friend are already planning out our character for when we do Mage the Ascension. And, our characters ended up having a linked backstory, and it kind of just worked out that way. So, what's essentially happening is that I'm playing, like, a guy who lives in this, like, house alone. He's a librarian, but he had a lot of insurance money from his parents died because he got a lot in the resource background. He has a nice place to stay. And he's actually secretly, although he doesn't realize it at first, he is a Kinane, which is a guy who has, like, fairy blood. It's weird and complicated. You're not necessarily the child of a fairy, but you have fairy ancestry probably somewhere in there. It just gets generations and stuff like that. Essentially, though, he's gonna have, like, a big, like, fairy dream magic thing going on, and as a result of this, you know, he wants to have a node. And so, you know, he's going to be in this house alone. He's got the fairies in his library. It's going to be cool stuff. He has like a dream realm. He can lucid dream. His whole gimmick with magic is going to be bringing dreams to life. So he's going to like he starts out very weak with a few fairy cantrips to help him along. But eventually he's going to be able to summon dream magic and like literally summon things like objects of power, or eventually conjure people from fantasy with their powers intact and that kind of shit. It's going to be really cool in the late game. But it's still gonna be fun in the beginning game because he gets to do things like have a dream form, and I think I posted like the weird wing cloaked figure. I'm almost done with that drawing too, and I'm gonna draw his human form to go with it. But yeah. So I have a thing that increases knife attack, so I'll grab that ranged knife attack to go with this. Dash and slash, stab, 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 rock throw, stab. I'm stabbing as much as a serial killer. Anyhow, the way this is linked is that we have. So the other character my friend is doing, he's doing an alchemist character. And his whole gimmick is that he's like, he nearly killed himself during his awakening, during like a test to prove his alchemical skills. And he has like an iron gun. He can like tank poison like nobody's business. Because he just makes poison sometimes. Oh man, I love how just nuking that annoying range enemy like right out the bat. Okay. Holy beam! Knife throw. Quick dash. Rock throw. Bandage. Stabby, 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 stabby. Rock throw. Stabby. Sharpened knives. Stabby, stabby. Rock throw. Quick dash. Stab. Rock throw. Stab, stab. 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 Alright. Rock throw. Stab. Quick dash. Knife throw. Oof. Shit. Oh god! Oh god! Why are there so many of these assholes? Holy beam! Holy shit! They keep multiplying! They're multiplying! How do I even kill these guys? What is this? Safety skills. Stabby, stabby. How am I even living through this? Is there a summoner? Oh gods! Alright, spells. I have a wizard in the basement figured out for me. Yeah. Deja vu. What the fuck was that? There must have been a summoner character I was missing. Also, the game has started loading, so maybe it just broke. Ah. Don't you guys love beta testing stuff? Also, one little fun fact, by the way. This game just has the Unreal Engine logo down there. Like, it just... Okay, I think the game might have crashed. It's Unreal. This shit like this happens. Shit like this happens. Shit like this happens sometimes, you know? Nothing new. Nothing new. Oh, man. But anyway, so he's an alchemist, and he, like, knocked himself out while trying to make a potion. And as a result, he's been in stasis in the basement of my house for, like, 2 centuries now. Are we just gonna do it for, like, the basic fighter? I know, I'm basic as shit. Frail. 2 shit slower. Looter enemies do, like, 2 damage, I guess that'll do. 3 coins, dashes, card. Divine Blast. I'm gonna do Divine Aid. Because I really need something that attacks all enemies, because holy shit. Alright, that extra range really is helpful. Slash or... we're gonna reroll. Squared Stab. Honestly, the Big Boom is kind of useful. I didn't realize how much I needed the Big Boom until I needed the Big Boom, you know? Merchant's Aid. Raid of Knives. Stabby, stabby. Okay, so there's a reinforcement mechanic, it looks like. If we don't kill people quick enough, shit goes off. Alright, so between Divine Blast and that, I should be able enough to just, like, nuke enemies if I last long enough. Oh, joy! Let's see here. No, I don't want Alzheimer's. I love how I don't have to say, no, I do not like Alzheimer's. Like, that's just something you have to say in this game. Double the power of my melee range with the increased melee range of fighter. Let's go. Haha. Rock throw. Alright, get another card. Energy range. Ooh, 5 range of piercing and then double the energy I have left. Let's me play another card afterwards. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay. Yes! Stabby! Mine. But yeah, so his whole thing is that he's gonna wake up and crawl out behind my bookshelf and be like, why the fuck does this look like a fairy house? And I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you? And that's gonna be our backstory. It's gonna be fun. He has also repeatedly threatened that if fairies try to involve him in politics, he's gonna turn gold into he's gonna turn cold iron into gold and give it to them, and then they'll turn back and they'll burn themselves. He's also threatening to put cold iron into dreaming, which for those of you who don't know, cold iron is like the antithesis of dreams and changelings in the World of Darkness, and bringing cold iron into the fucking dreaming, well, there was like a Dauntain, who are basically changelings who have become corrupted by banality and horrible, shitty people. And, you know banality, right? It's like HOAs and adults that don't like having fun. Shitty people, basically, yeah. So anyway, the Dauntain, there is a Dauntain who tried to bring a piece of cold iron into the dreaming. And it basically destroyed everything in the dreaming inside the boundaries of France. Like, it's not a good idea. It's essentially like a dreaming nuke. And it also basically flattened the Dauntain who did it. Conversion therapy to changelings make Dante. Yes, exactly. Dauntain know what happened when changelings either don't accept the reality of their awakening or are corrupted by outside forces. Conversion therapy, absolutely, 100%. That would create Dauntain. Absolutely. Take a break. Conservative punch. Sure, I'll go with the conservative punch. Rock throw, rock throw. Stabby, stabby. Conservative punch, divine blast. Nice. I love how big the money bags are. Sometimes they're small, but most of the time they're big. Yeah, let's invest in his business and immediately get double. I'm not sure what the investing in his business thing is. Maybe you can, like, buy some nice stuff at his shop, but, like, getting that much money just seems nice. Alright, double my range of attack. Seems good. Someone likes the motive of the power of imagination. My childhood couldn't have whimsy, no one can have it. Yeah. Dauntain are basically the shittiest possible people. And, like, there's a bit of pity for them, but at the same time, after they start trying to actively destroy the whimsy of others, there's just no pity left in me. Oh, I'm rolling a lot. Rain of Knives, I guess, is decent. Stabby, stabby. Energy Blast, Rain of Knives, Healing Skill, Rock Throw. But yeah, World of Darkness is crazy. I love it as a setting. I think the lore of World of Darkness is now officially one of my favorite places. I mean, to be fair, I've always been a fan of urban fantasy, right? Like, I've always been on that urban fantasy train as one of my favorite genres. So it's not like this is coming out of nowhere that I like it so much. I know I talk about WoD a lot, Which is weird, because I haven't actually even played World of Darkness, actually. I played Chronicles of Darkness, which is something a little bit different. It's like WoD, but not really WoD. It's the new WoD, but not new WoD. That's 5th edition. This is not 5th edition, nor is it 4th edition. It's like a side grade 4.5. It's sort of like how, like, D&D 4th edition was, like, really weird. And people are like, D&D 3 and then D&D 5 were kind of things. Talk about it a lot because there's just a lot of it. Actually, recently Burger Creek did an excellent new video on the Kuei Jin, or the Hungry Dead as they're called. They're basically Asian vampires, but they're not vampires. They're like souls that crawled their way out of hell. And they need to feed on like chi life force. They're not specifically Asian. There are like non-Asian ones, but like, oh god, it's a 3-hour video, and he was mostly summarizing. And that's a discontinued game line that hasn't seen an update in like 20th edition or 5th edition. Like, these are game lines that are like side niche game lines, even by WoD standards. The Hungry Dead or the Kuei Jin, the Vampires of the East, you know. These are like secondary offshoot game lines with a limited number of books. And they have 3 hours worth of stuff to talk about in a general summary. That's insane! It is fucking insane. There's so much to go through. I love it so much. I don't know. There's just something about WoD that makes me just, like, giggle inside. Oh, just double Divine Blasted. Holy shit, I'm just Divine Blasting like nobody's business. By the way, thanks for earlier about people being horny on anything. I have my third eye. I be having a third story to write along with my dragons and the other one. No, please, there's enough horny. I didn't say that like you should join the horny. I'm just trying to explain why there are horny. Please do not join the horny squad. We have too many people who write horny fics. We do not need more horny, okay? We really don't. Oh, please no. That's not what I was asking. That really is not what I was asking for. Burn your other card. Why would you buy Alzheimer's? I guess you're doing the illness like Cloud Kill build. Oh man. Oh my god. Okay, find a shiny rock. Finally, some decent other stuff. I don't need more healing spells, for fuck's sake. Alright, she has to survive a little bit longer. We're about to get the big boom off! Hey everybody, we're about to see the big boom. Want to see the nuke? 3, 2, 1, nuke! Haha! Reroll. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll too. Speed Punch is decent, I find, but not like amazing. Nothing is like fit my build or playstyle at the moment. Conservative Punch is decent. Rock Throw, Mini-Med. Divine Aid. Alright, let's get a piercing shot. Go off on all of them. Divine Blast. Conservative Punch, Rain of Knives, Stab. Okay. But yeah, seriously, please do not, like, genuinely, we do not need more horny content. The internet very much has the world covered in that regard. Okay? I guess parry's not terrible, it gives me a block ability. Oh my god. Well, now I'm waiting for, the big boom again. Alright, Divine Blast went off without a hitch. Quick Dash, Mini-Med, Bandage. Alright, we're back in the game. Stab him. Alright. Did it. Nice. I would be a disgrace for dragons. I'll have you know there are too many of us already involved in this shit. Oh, number of dragons online who are involved in just like the horniest shit. And you know what? If you want to do that, go for it. It's your life, man. It's your life. I'm mostly joking about this because, to be honest, it's not that big a deal. Like, if you want to make horny content, all the more power to you. Nobody should be able to stop you on that. Oh my god, it's distracting mind. Stop. I'm so distracted. Mini-med. Distracted minds. More distracted minds. Divine Blast, come on. Quick dash. Oh gods, oh gods. Okay, we're booming, we're booming. I like how my range is so large right now. I can just nuke people from like, look at that, I'm stabbing this guy all the way over there with like the increased range. This is so great. My attacks basically have infinite range at this point. It's insane. Like, watch. Stab. Oh, what the hell's with his health? Divine Aid. Divine Blast. Got him. See, I can stab him from like a ways away now. Oh, it's great. It's fantastic. Okay, we made it past this level. I think this is where we're most being caught at the moment. I think we're actually going to make some progress here. Okay, let's enter the shop. We have enough money now. More energy. Generate energy 25% faster. Move faster. I'll grab the more energy. And boots of speed, definitely. Alright, I think that's good. We got increased speed. We were fast, boy. We're fast as fuck. What is this? Two enemies added to... The enemies added 2 of this card to your deck. Wrath of the Jungle debuff. While in hand, this card can't leave your deck. Oh, boo. Because I'm a real fucking dragon. Oh, gods. Okay, so now I'm getting, like, debuff cards. Divine Blast. My deck basically just, like, runs away into, like, a nuke. Ugh. I just run with huge range and, like, nuke people. God damn, I gotta... Oh my god! Mini-med. Power of Shield. And the nuke went off. Winner! You missed crucial message. I would be a disgrace for dragons. Oh, cool. I'm still not horny. Sorry, because I'm a real fucking dragon. That makes it worse. Oh, I'll just reroll this. Another energy blast is nice. That tech is pretty good, even if it costs a lot of energy. Rock throw, knife, knife, knife. Conservative punch, dash. Wrath of the Jungle, divine aid. Rock throw. Alright, I'm doing pretty good in this run. I'm a real fucking dragon, you say. See, I told you, Nerdo. I just said it, didn't I? How does this make it worse? You opened up for Code and Assembly to say this. This is on you, Nerdo. This is on you. I blame you entirely for what happens next. Energy Blast. Okay. Whoa. Vampiric Blade, I guess. Back to the battle. Bandage, stabbing, rock throw. Oh shit, they're angry, they're angry. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm staying alive barely. Heal. Divine Blast. Oh boy. That was not great. Siding with TDL and goddamn you Assembly, I'm siding with TDL on this one. I mean, again, you did this to yourself. You have no one to blame but yourself for this. You said those words. Nobody forced you to say anything. Oh. Hi, I've been really getting really deep into Arknight's Enfield. Benji Field's reactions to meeting Rosie and doing your story quest. Nice! Glad to see you again, Dawn Seeker. You just missed some fun with us, Nerdo. We're actually playing a game I got early from an indie game dev, so, you know, been a lot of fun. I was doing Hellsing Bridge reference. It was pure and innocent. I don't think the words pure and innocent and Hellsing Bridge go together. I really don't, Nerdo. I really don't think those two phrases work together, you know, in the way you think they do. Divine Blast. It's a card battler, but it also, oh shit. I'm distracted. Distracted by the growing nuke in my pocket. Oh god. Ah. Okay, something distracting me. Where are all these distracted minds coming from? Oh my gosh, there are so many distracted minds. Oh boy. I can make words manhunt and wholesome go together if I want. Sure, let's do more nuke damage. Oh boy! Oh come on! 2 of them in a row? You gotta be kidding me. Right, conservative punch, stabby, rock throw, energy blast, rain of knives, rock throw, mini med, conservative punch, mini med, quick dash, divine aid, rain of knives, vampiric. Yes. I'm just like, again, this entire build is just running away from my enemies until I get a nuke card to go off and kill them all. It works surprisingly well, actually. Oh no, not baby cancer. I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person who's gonna end up dead. I know that this is gonna kill me now. I actually, for a fact, know this is gonna be what kills me. Oh. Having 2 cards that can brick together is what's gonna end up killing me. But damn it, this run isn't always. My range attack will make an area of poison you do not want to find yourself. Okay, I can beat that. I can beat that. I want to beg for money. Oh shit. I was just clicking and I killed myself. I killed myself with the bubonic plague. Why did I do that? It makes no sense. No, 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 no. I got so far. I like the game, though. The game is fun. The card battler melee combat thing is actually pretty cool. Every 4 times you dash, heal 3. Sure, why not? Oh, man. I think it's a pretty good game, though. First impressions are strong. I'm honestly just a little biased because I'm mostly just excited to have gotten another game from this guy. I'm really hoping this starts being like a regular thing, you know? Like, imagine if I start getting like regular games from him. That'd be cool. I can be like, oh yes, the solo dev is back, everybody. That'll be so much fun. I'm seeing the future and I like it. Given how many enemies in the future, also Rain of Knives is just a good card because in the future there are just so many enemies. Alright, gain a coin, gain dashes, let's go. You know, let's try and get Doubling Strike online. Let's try and get Doubling Strike going. We can try burning some more cards when we get the chance to like get a deck of just Doubling Strikes. Because honestly, the strongest thing in the world is probably just a deck of nothing but like 10 Doubling Strike cards. Like, that deck would be fucking insane. Maybe a nuke card to go with it, so you have something in the background that's like Growing Power or Divine Intervention. So you're like, slowly... Okay, let's remove a card from our deck. I'm gonna remove a knock... Oh, I shouldn't have removed a rock, though. I probably should have removed a regular stab. Oh, well. Oh, well. We did what we did. Gain some more dashes. Baby Cancer early. Let's go ahead and take that. Baby Cancer, Rain of Knives, Rock Throw, Bandage, Stab. Knowing when to skip a card is important. Yeah. I'm a little low on money. I'm going to skip. I'm going to skip right here. More Baby Cancer. Stabby, stabby. Ooh. That could be nice. It's a permanent buff to like one or two of my cards. And it doesn't actually affect my deck overall. So I think that's probably good. Like, yeah, might not have a lot of rock cards, but it's a permanent buff at the cost of a card that doesn't really, like, do anything to me for the moment. Alright, so the Cancer is working out. Stab squared. Doubling stab, quick stab, stab squared. Alright, now after this, we've got to burn Baby Cancer somehow. We got to find a way to burn Baby Cancer. It's such a weird fucking thing to say. Holy Beam. That'll help us burn the Cancer now that we're done with it. I'm going to go ahead and do this last use of it, though. Alright, now we can burn it. Come on. Holy Beam. Got it. That should have gotten rid of our Cancer. We use the power of Bible to get rid of Cancer by shooting a laser beam. Don't ask me how it works. It just does. God, the robbing him, like, I don't know, maybe money is really, really good. Not even attempting to explain this on stream. Story other than dragons and the shit I described to you earlier was purely, fortunately, about street thug in a rotten city full of corrupt elites and, you know, tychos, others come with the earth. So he enters the underground martial arts tournament that prominent figures of the business world use to solve disputes. So the thug shall use it in order to move up in the world and rise revolution in this shithole that might as well be Cancer City for mantle at this point. And in a way, Baki and Kengan have legal district. Barack Obama, I generally have no idea. Legal district. I have no idea what you're saying right there. I have no idea what the end of that quote is saying. Jiri have legal district Epstein. I don't know what you're trying to say there, nerdo. Alright, what do we got here? Another Doubling Strike! Got another Doubling Strike. Wow, that dash was like weirdly far. Stabby, stabby. Holy shit. Doubling Strike is growing in power like you would not believe. Alright, we're gonna try and roll for a Doubling Strike. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll for another Doubling Strike. Come on. Ah. Alright, we're gonna skip. That was a lot of wasted coins for no reason. I didn't realize, I only just like realized after I did it that it was slowly increasing the number of coins you needed. So you can't just roll infinitely if you have a lot of money. It'll start increasing exponentially, which makes sense. Otherwise you could just roll for what you want once you get enough money. Even if you kind of already can do that. God, Holy Beam is kind of powerful. Holy shit! Damn! And unsupervised. I am unhinged and unsupervised and have zoomies. God damn it! Stop it! Assholes! Freaking ranged enemies are annoying as shit. Oh my god! Doubling Strike is doing over 100 damage. Damn, boy. Come on, I want another Doubling Strike. Alright, one more time before it gets to 2, I think. Ooh, baby cancer again. That's great. Honestly, baby cancer, once you have the holy ray, baby cancer becomes like much better. Holy shit, distracted mind is really annoying. Alright, another baby cancer usage. Got him. So we're going to keep using baby cancer, and then once we're done with it, we can use our laser beam of Bible in order to fire off a death ray and cure ourselves. We have the power of the holy book, so we can just, like, ignore cancer. I think that's how that works, right? Stabbies. More stabbies. I demand more stabby. Increase the damage of your knife cards by 2. Yes, let's go ahead and do that since we're already getting double damage from knife cards. I want to do the baby cancer one more time, so let's... Okay, get another 2 dashes. I keep ignoring my cancer. Unhinged as shit. Alright, there we go. There it is. I think this is the last one, so once we get this, then we'll do the holy beam. Yes! Okay, this was risky, but it's let us build up a lot of health. We're actually at 102 health now. Double strike, double strike. Heat my knives. I am becoming the knife man of death, who uses holy magic to heat his knives and burn away cancer. And then we get another baby cancer! Holy shit, this might actually be like clutch. Aw, damn it. Okay, we had to burn it away because we just got the Black Death. That asshole who gives me the Black Death is a rude bitch. I want to utilize cancer to give me more buffs. Holy beam. Stab. Stab. Alright. Damn. Oh, I do like that though. I was like, oh, come on, don't make me have the cancer. Get rid of the cancer yet. Alright, let's see my deck real quick. Deck composition. So see all my all cards. Do you want to get rid of anything? I feel like at this point we kind of want to get rid of some of the basic stabs. You know, I feel like they're kind of just cluttering things up. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of a basic stab. Perfect. We want to have more doubling stabs anyway. Holy shit! Frick! Thank goodness I had my holy beam. Bandage, bandage! Oh, man. I was just getting the Black Death over and over and over again. Freaking annoying. Alright, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. I don't really want to get more rocks. Skills to burn stuff, not really interested in that. More energy is always good, letting it regenerate faster. We'll go ahead and exit then. Alright. God damn it, another debuff card. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I drew 2 of them at the same time? What kind of world is this where that happens? A world where I have a lot of doubling strikes, so, you know, I really shouldn't complain. Whole shit, Wrath of the Jungle, get the hell out of my deck! There we go. Perfect. Ugh, I hate that Wrath of the Jungle just like sits in your deck. I really don't like that there's nothing you can do about it. It really, I feel like it's going to restrict my build going forward. And stab. Doubling my range, though, is really nice. Because it's letting my, like, doubling attack, which can get up to some insane levels now. So on play... Oh, this is just a card whenever I play it, I get a bandage in my deck and increase it. Could possibly increase my stuff a lot. I'm gonna reroll. Big Boom. Let's go with the Big Boom. Doubling Strike, Heat Knives. Go Frenzy. Doubling Strike. Okay. We're doing it. We're doing this. Burn It could be useful, but I don't want to, like, get blocked up. It might be useful in, like, getting rid of, like, that stupid annoying debuff card, but I don't want to do it right now because I have ways to just get blocked up and have to waste another actually useful card. American Healthcare. Pay 5 if you do. Fully heal yourself. Burn all... Ah, right. It's good as long as you have money. Ah, no. Don't want to get into a bad position with that. Sure. It adds a rock throw, but it gives me a bunch of money. Which really is nice. Holy Beam. Yeah, I had to burn that because I was stuck with 2 of them. That is the problem with some of the cards that like, you want to keep in your hand. You have to weigh having like these cards that are kind of dead cards, but do a lot of like really good stuff. You can hold on to them for a bit. Ah, it's frustrating. I guess just healing and gaining a dash is pretty solid all around. Safety cells. Oh my god. Freaking Law of the Jungle over here. Also, like a dozen ranged enemies. Like complete assholery. Oh my god, I can barely freaking move! Ugh. When they spawn... Okay, that is one thing I hate. The ranged enemies can just be really annoying. By the way, what's not pure about Hellsinger Bridge? Just swearing, blood, not even guts. Yamete. Yamete, Walter. Yamete. Take both cards from the bush. I'm gonna take 1 card. Baby Cancer! Let's go. Well, we had to use Holy Beam to get rid of the cancer. Oh well. Rain, knives, heal. Get rid of the Wrath of the Jungle. Now, 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 now. Distracted mind. God damn it. Stab squared. No enemies in melee range. Alright. Holy Beam, go off. Let's go. Okay. Stab squared. Got it. Alright. Power of Permanence. Oh, God. How many powers do I have? Because I don't want to... Because it's 13, so I need at least 3 powers played in order to utilize it. And if I don't have 3 powers in my deck already, that's a dead card. God damn it, Power of Permanence is such a good card if you can get it online. Like, this thing just makes you unstoppable, I imagine. Wait, no wait, this sounds awful. Oh. Remember, Return of the Y-Boner. Oh. Nope. Sure, I'll do the power. Mostly because I eventually want to get Power of Permanence anyway. Okay. Light speed, yes. Okay, so now I could theoretically get Power of Permanence online. And I feel better about doing this. Okay. Distracted Mind. Light Speed. Also, why do I only have one card now? I don't even know what debuff did this. I do know that when I run into that nuke again, I'm going to get screwed. You missed something again. I missed something. I would do the same on his place just to fuck with him. Well, now I'm done. Now I just have to run away for until the nuke goes off. God, okay, guys, I'm sorry. We're gonna just run away for a bit. We're gonna have to run away until the nuke goes off. So we got a bit of time right now. I might as well just chat. Hellsing Ultimate is still awesome. Yeah, 100%. Honestly, one of the things I'm excited for is the Meiji Digital Circus to end. I'm so hyped for the finale at this point. Apparently, according to some people, they might even show it in the Cinemark theaters, which would be cool. I think I mentioned that a while back. Okay, nice. Alright, on play. Power, your bandage cards deal more. Okay, another power. Oh, joy. Holy Beam. Safety skills. Double damage. The doubling knife just does so much freaking damage now. Oh, joy. I might as well play it. There's nothing I can do anymore. Like, look at this thing. This thing is like a one-shot at this point. The doubling knife is just so good. You have to catch up. You have to catch up on Friendship is Witchcraft. You do not see a bridge like this. I have not seen that bridge. No. Oh, it's okay. I can beat these guys. I can do this. I'm gonna skip. Alright, I got rid of it. Healing up. Oh boy. Oh no, 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 no. Come on. Doubling knife. Light speed. Oh man. Bandage! Bandage! Heal the poison with bandages! Squared stab. Stabby stabby. The nuke is almost ready. Ah, being chased. Being chased. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh, Sweetie Bot made his best OC ever printed. Sweetie Bot may be the best OC ever. Period. Sorry, not printed. Period. Alright, let's get that permanent upgrade for my rock spell. Make it more in line with the knives. Heat my knife. Sharpen my rock. Doubling strike, stab. Squared stab. Holy beam. Bandage. Go frenzy. Oh my god, I have so little health. Bandage. Safety skills, come on, healing. Dashing. Ah! Bandage. Doubling strike. Nice. Got it. You just have to watch Friendship is Witchcraft. You have to rely on re-uploads, though. Really? You know, there have been stuff like that. For example, you actually have to go to Twitch to watch the unabridged, Hellsing Unabridged now. Well, unless you're me and you have it on your Plex server, because Plex servers are awesome. But yeah, the only way to watch the episode with the, what is it, Rip Van Winkle on the aircraft carrier? The whole scene with that music, that, like, awesome track that plays, yeah, that whole thing has, essentially been, I don't want to say, like, removed, but essentially they had to get rid of the audio because of copyright claims, and so the whole scene is, like, super muted and terrible audio, unless you're on Twitch. For some reason, it was fine on Twitch. Don't know why that was, but it's a thing. Bandage, bandage! Bandage! Divine Blast. Bam. Okay, reroll. Reroll. Reroll again. Another bandage, actually, honestly. I kind of need more bandage. Divine Blast! Oh, shoot. I'm distracted! And out of dodges. Oh god, I'm gonna die. No, wait, the clutch bandage! Oh! I was so close to doing the bandage. I was like spamming the thing, trying to get my bandage around on my wrist. Oh man, the pain, the suffering. Alright. So, I think we're gonna do one more run. I think we have time for one more run. We have time for one more run tonight. I have no idea what class I just picked. I picked Athlete, okay. Start with an additional throw rock in my deck. That's nice. And debuff there. Okay, cool. So we have an extra throw rock. So let's go rock build. Rocky build. I like the art, though. Oh, man, we're getting sharpened rock already. That's nice. So rock. So let's go full rock mode, then. Get some coins, get some dashes, get more card. Okay. Let's re-roll this. Grab light speed, I guess. Alright. I do have to probably have to check out that. I've heard about Friendship is Witchcraft before, I think. Okay. We've got rocks, we've got buffs to rocks. 2 dashes. Doubling strike is always nice. It just ends up doing insane damage. Oh man, if we can get sharpened rocks 2 more times though, having 3 rocks would be like amazing. Especially with the damage they would do. Alright. Add a stab, gain 7. Or add a sharpened knives. We're gonna take a golden knife. Alright, let's do this. Rock. Rock to the face. Duh, I recommend it to you, Duffface. Dovis. 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 It's still out there on one of the recommendation sections. Okay, fair. Sorry. I hear about a lot of things. Stabby. Doubly stabby. Rock throw. Quick dash. Double stabby. Stabby. Quick dash. Rock throw. Oh yeah, look at that go. Hour of healing. I think we're going to do Archer's Outplay, because that's like getting more stuff based on range damage, right? Because that'll work with our rock synergy. Throw rock. Stab. Bandage. Stab. Ooh, this spell is kind of coming together. Look at this go. So it's official. You hear voices in your head. You guys don't? Come on. Don't be weird to me. You know you have voices in your head. We all have an internal monologue, right? It's not just me. Please tell me it's not just me. Please tell me it's not just me who has an internal monologue in his head. Oh. Alright. Archer's Outplay. Got it. Baby Cancer. Let's do this. Alright. Nice. Okay. Do we rob the man? No, we beg. Robbing... He does so much damage for being some kind of rich noble. Like, what the fuck? There's a cycle in my head, I'm closer to the edge, living on the misery, I hate those voices in my head. Painful stunts add more power, so if we ever get the power buff thing, we can get all the powers. Ooh. Rock throw, rock throw. We love our rock throw. we can just stab behind us. You almost nailed pace and tone. Have you heard that before? No, I've never heard that before. Also, I'm terrible at singing, so I really shouldn't have nailed it. I also really shouldn't have nailed that. The fuck? How am I good at singing something I never heard before? Ugh. That just hurts. I don't think you understand how much that hurts me. Because I can't sing for shit. Man, oh man. You almost nailed it. God damn it. I hate that. Best thing I ever sung. And I sung it, I never heard it before. Typical. Nice. Nuke it. Nuked it. Alright, yeah, we're gonna burn a card. Burn the cancer! Burn the cancer out of your body. We're just gonna dip our hand into the fire. Oh god, I burned the new cancer card, not the old one. Oh shit. Great, now I'm in one of those, like, I gotta run around and nuke the whole board things. God damn it. Oh god, I'm stuck with a single card and oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in a bunch of trouble. This run might be over, actually. Because I know this area. This area is gonna suck major donkey balls. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. This is gonna be very bad, in fact. Because now I've got an unplayable card. And a nuke. Alright, we gotta have a way to burn a card. Some way to burn a card. Come on. I basically gotta spend my money trying to find a way to burn a card. Because if I can't burn that cancer, I'm screwed. No burn. No burn. Fuck. Someone, holy beam, something. Wait, hurry. Oh, pay 5. You do fully heal yourself and burn all illnesses you have. There it is. There it is. Got it. Damn it, I was so weakened. I was so weakened, I couldn't do it before my cancer killed me. It murdered me. Oh, alright. This seems like a good stopping place. Honestly, fun game. Probably not gonna do another stream of it because, you know, it's more of an infinite run kind of thing. I've gotten pretty far. I might check up on it once it fully releases. I think it's a solid idea. I think the concept is pretty fully fleshed out. You know, he's definitely got some good variety, good backgrounds, good interesting stuff going on. Lots of unique cards that work off like money or the illness cards. All of it's really cool. I can't really say from like a deck battling perspective or deck building perspective because my entire experience with that basically relies on Dominion. But I would say it's pretty good. I'd say it works well. It's good, fast pace, has the kind of like dual gameplay of his previous one, Protect Luby. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys all next time. Bye.